Hello there, everybody. This is Marvin13 here, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Okay, I do believe I put it down in the chat on why I have to do a live stream early. So for right now, we're gonna get on started with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I love Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It's like one of those challenging games they have to think outside the box of the conventional means in order to solve cases and stuff like that. Some cases might be considered illegal, but knowing that this is indeed a game, so there shouldn't be any problems with mixing up with real laws, with laws that may not exist. But anyways, let's have ourselves some fun. Alright, so last time that we saw each other, you all may have remembered, I don't know, maybe you haven't watched my Ace Attorney Let's Play, something like that, is that we found this person who knows whose bird has, I mean, yeah, we saw this guy who was bonkers out of his mind. I can only suspect is that oxygen deprivation must have did something to his head. We'll see if he's faking it or not. Because judging by what he said, something about CS in court, how in the world does he even know that he has a court date if he was that off his rocker? So something is up with this guy, and also that bird knows a lot. So let's rock. We're gonna go ahead and perhaps we're going to cross-examine the bird, because the bird is definitely a vital piece of evidence. So let's rock. Alright. Alright, let's go to continue. Okay, we're here at day 3 trial, which means that is it. It is the trial that will verify Edgeworth for being innocent or guilty. And also, just in case you all don't know, in the world of Phoenix Wright, you have 3 days to have a defense, have your investigation, have your defense ready, and stuff like that. So this may go bad, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go. Let's rock. Okay, December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court. Yes, one of my lucky numbers, number 3. It sounds how much butts I pwned. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, let me make sure that my live stream is on. Yes, it is. Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Ooh. Says you motherfucker. Frickin' cheater. Mr. Von Karma. Mr. Von Karma, what's the meaning of your statement just now? Bruh, must you question everything? He's the judge, of course he's supposed to question everything. It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness. My decisive witness to stand. Isn't that the mysterious boat owner? Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Court Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you worked in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep. Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. You still haven't heard who this guy is. we still don't know who he is. Like, he needs to state his name and occupation before the testimony from court. Raise an objection!
Objection!
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory? Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? Well, the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then. Okay, I gotta come up with my old man voice. Let's hear his testimony. Yeah. Let's hear his testimony, shall we? Yeah, something like that. Okay, here we go. The night of the murder. Okay. Okay, let's rock. Okay. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was here in a restaurant. Rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating in the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore. A man walks by my window. Wait a minute, what kind of man was he? Very well, I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Von Carmike, you frickin' son of a... I'm not gonna curse. I don't want to be demonetized. As a matter of fact, I'm not a YouTube partner, so I can curse. Ergo, I need no need for cross-examination. Besides, there was only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict. Nope, that's too fast. That is way too fast. Yes, nope. Mr. Wright. I have a right to cross-examine a witness. I'm gonna cross-examine him. What do you say? Of course I'll cross-examine a witness. Very well, you may begin. Ah! Excuse me, Mr. Von Carmen? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's take our time. You may cross-examine a witness. Okay, I might need to save it from here because I might amp up this cross-examination. Okay. Okay, I want to save it real quick. Yeah, save it under the second one. There you go. Okay, it was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and check out our evidence to see if that is true. Like the 24th or the 25th, that's definitely close to what it says in the autopsy report. Okay, that checks out. Okay. It shows, let's see, 11:50. Shows an, okay, it was, okay. Just a little after, wait a minute. The 24th, just after midnight. Okay. Okay, there is definitely a problem here. Okay, let me... Okay, luckily for me, I saved it before we decided to do that. Okay. Do we have anything here? Okay. Okay, that photo with the empty lake. Okay. I was in the restaurant. I heard boat rentals as usual. Wait a minute. Can I question him on this? No, I don't think so. This one. Question. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright exactly what's not good enough. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Okay, so far I think we're doing great. Okay, I heard a bang. Yep, okay. Then I looked out the window and I saw a boat just floating in the lake. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, let me check something. No. Back. Back. Okay, so let me check. Okay, so the testimony began like around... Wait a minute, the thing was... Okay, saving it again. This might be crazy, but I think I'm onto something. Okay. Okay, we're definitely onto something. Okay. Alright. I could definitely object him with this. Because it's the 24th. Wait a minute, let me check. Okay, let me check at the beginning of the testimony. Okay, it was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. Okay, so that was the 25th. Okay, and this thing says 12:24 at 11:50 p.m. Okay, it shows an empty lake, a little after midnight. Okay, that checks out, I guess. Okay, I heard a big bang. A boat just floating in the lake. Okay, question that. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured that there were two men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see that clearly. Yep, at the time that is. At the time. Okay, then I heard another bang. Okay. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Question that, what kind of man was he? By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty... Wait a minute, that's a contradiction. That's totally a contradiction. How in the world can you not see a person who is looking at near your window? How? It is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Yep. Mister, you're seriously gonna go down. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He is saying, I can't believe he's dead. Okay, saving it again. I want to make sure. Because I think I'm onto something. Okay, that man was the defendant. Okay, do I have any evidence to contradict what he was saying? Okay, I don't think there is anything right now. Wait a minute. Okay, I heard 2 gunshots. Like just after 12:25. Okay, just like the guy said. Okay, so okay. Question him on this one. Uh-oh. Are you sure? Dang it, didn't I question him? Uh-oh. Dad! Okay, did I do the right thing? Dead certain, Keith? He said I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by too. Okay. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Uh-oh. Did I do it? This sounds like a decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Frick! Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us! I better act quickly or this trial is gonna be over. We're gonna raise a motherfucking objection!
Objection!
Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explained. He could have wiped the prints after he fired. Are you ignoring the truth of the matter here? Everything in this witness testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Well, we are a defense attorney. We need to raise an objection. That's what we're going to want to do. Alright, let me check to see if people are watching. No one's watching right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and raise a motherfucking objection. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If you were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick! Do we have evidence? It's not good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please! Can you hear me, sis? Please! We need your help. Nick needs you! Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high of an expectation. However, 15 isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Okay, this court sees no reason to prolong the trial, nor is there any need for it. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! I tried! The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. No! The accused... Dang it! Okay, luckily for me, I saved it. Oh, okay, good. Holy crap. Okay, in the anime, I think that happened too. Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry! Larry, you're awesome! Okay, what are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Holy crap! Okay, I did do something right. Okay, either way, if I were to present evidence, I would have been dead. Because there was no evidence to the testimony. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come on. I heard it too. Oh wait a minute, I forgot my Californian voice. Order! Yes! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment. What? One moment, Mr. Karma. So you're saying you heard a gunshot? Yes, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something. He said was different from what I remembered. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and I'll let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Yeah, do it. Let him testify. Order. Order. This is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you have already given your decision. The trial is over. This is it. Blair's given us the final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick! It doesn't get any worse. It doesn't get any worse! You're right. Okay. Let's rock! Yes! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, we're rocking it! Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. It can't do. He's the judge. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent any inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure that no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What's this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Yes! You are awesome, Judge! Holy crap. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! Yes, the judge is growing a backbone! The judge is growing a mother effing backbone. Suck it, Karma. Oh, man. Okay. After that, we will hear this new witness. Okay, court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. What happened to... Oh, Lobby Number 2. Oh, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry's plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. You said he went looking for the steel satellite balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right! And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah? Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've got a meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. Oh, wait a minute, I think I know what happened. The victim may have had gloves on him, and then Edgeworth must have taken a gun from his left hand, thus having his fingerprints on the weapon. But it was actually the victim's weapon. And that would mean that if there were to be fingerprints, then it would have been the victim's gun. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. But then I saw the pistol lying on the floor in the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. Edgeworth, you're a prosecutor. I thought you would know not to tamper evidence. I didn't have a reason, really. Yeah, just don't touch the gun. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick! Not 10-minute trials this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it's 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Holy crap. Okay, a little epic things going on up in here. Okay. There you go. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I want to make sure that I got my in case my Steam friends want to join me. I mean, in the chat. Okay. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about what you just saw on the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. But Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. I think it will be our big break. Because Von Karma did not tamper with the testimony of the witness. I'm just gonna save it right over here. I don't really want to F this one up. Okay, I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop docks. Then just as I heard a bang, I looked out there over in the lake. I didn't see a boat. So after I heard the single shot, I went back home. Okay, that was unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay, great. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. Great. Well, you've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Alright. Okay, guys, save it again. Give me a sec, everybody. I need to save it. Sorry for saving it a lot, but just in case I fail, I can always have a checkpoint, that kind of thing. Okay, I was out in a boat. Okay, I was out in a boat in that lake. Okay, that night. Okay. That night. Okay, what night? I guess that would be the 24th or the 25th. Okay. I was looking for something and I found it. Wait a minute. Press him on that. He said Okay, let me check to see the evidence. Evidence. Okay, do we have any evidence? He gave us a samurai balloon, but... Okay... I don't think we have evidence for that, but we could press him on this. Since he's stuttering, he says he stuttered right here. Looking for something? Yeah, Mr. Buds. What was it you were looking for? What was the witness searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get on with it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the boat rental shop. Okay. Okay, do we got people down in the chat now? Okay, no one in the chat. Let me see if my chat's being laggy. Okay, no one in the chat in my instruments. Okay. Okay, so I quietly slipped the boat back in the boat rental shop. How does he do it quietly? Wait a minute. That would mean that the boat caretaker could have seen Larry. Question him on that. Around what time was that? Oh, well, let's see. I figured it was searching for about an hour. So I guess it was around 12. Okay. You're not showering? Hey, don't give me that face. Oh, no. No, Larry, don't F this up for us. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Okay, then just when I was thinking of going home, I heard this bang. Okay, I heard this bang. Okay, what kind of bang was it? Let me go ahead and save it again. I think I'm onto something. Yeah, I heard this bang. Question that bang. Okay, where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yes, I looked. I looked over on the lake and I didn't see a boat. Wait a minute, you didn't see the boat and that was like around 12? Huh, let me check the test. Okay, let me check out the evidence. Okay, so is this like around 12? But you looked out over the lake and didn't see a boat. Okay, let me check, let me go back. Okay. Then just I was thinking I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake and didn't see a boat. Question that. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? No! I think I effed it up. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa. Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's the most important part of this case. Huh. Okay, so after I heard a single shot, I went home. Okay, so we definitely... Wait a minute, a single shot? Okay. Okay, luckily for me, I saved it. Okay, so after I heard that single shot, we got evidence to say that it is a single shot. Yeah, but then there was a 2 bang. Let's see, it's fired 3 times. Wait a minute. It says 3 times. Wait a minute, can I... Okay, luckily for me, I saved it, but I also got chances. So maybe I could do this one since it was fired 3 times, but then he says, so after I heard that single shot. What happened to the other shots, Larry?
Objection!
Your Honor. I'm not... Dang it! Frick! Oh, F me! Okay, so after I heard... Wait a minute, single shot. So you only heard 1 bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? Huh. It was a pretty risky, washy testimony, wasn't it? I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry! I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could tell my sister. Okay, that night I was out on the boat in the lake. Okay, so we got to revise testimony again. Okay, on that night I was out in a boat on the lake. Okay, I was looking for the Steel Samurai costume. Okay. Can I question him on that? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Okay, first of all, what time it was. Okay, it was after... Wait a minute! Okay, oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. Okay, after 11. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat in such a late hour? I was looking for something iron and found it. Okay. Were you looking for Gordy?
Objection!
Darn it, no! Fudge! Okay, luckily for me I saved it. Okay, I slipped quietly, put the boat back in the shop dock, okay, and then I was just thinking I heard this bang. Okay, that night I was out in the boat in the lake. Okay. Jeez, this is difficult! Okay. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. And then I was thinking I was going home, then I heard this bang. Okay, I heard this bang. Okay, I quietly slipped the boat back in the shop rental dock. Okay, let me see the overhead map of the boat shop. Okay, so there's a boat shop, and here's Larry's hot dog stand. So I'm here, said so Benjamin, to cheer him up. Oh, awesome! Awesome, Mom! Okay, let me think. Jeez! Okay, so I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. I don't know if it's even possible to slip quietly to get the boat back in the shop dock. I don't know. Okay, set the automatic that faces the lake. You heard this bang. Wait a minute, two sounds at 2:25, just after midnight. Wait a minute, oh! Okay. Okay. Okay, this one. We might be able to... Okay, no. Okay, this one. Single shot. But that would contradict... But then that would contradict Lotta's thing. She heard 2 gunshots. But this one over here says from that single gunshot and I went home. But then this one says that Lotta heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Let me see if this works.
Objection!
Yes! 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 It worked! You only heard 1 bang. Are you sure? Yes, thank you! Not Asa Benjamin said. Camera takes pics with loud noises. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she only heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Okay, I should have went with that before. Were you even listening? Were you even paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? It does not work like that in the court of law. Mr. Butts, why? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How can you be so sure? Oh yeah, we're getting to somewhere. Okay. I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? You were you must have blasted your music so loud that you couldn't hear the other gunshots. Mr. Butts, were you listening to the radio with your headphones? Noise-canceling headphones, more like it. I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should we continue with the testimony? Okay, let's go ahead and save it again. And we're putting it under this one for now. Okay, we're going to continue with the testimony because that was something excellent about the radio. The radio is a part of the testimony. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue the testimony. Bah, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include the details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. Oh man, I'm sorry, Larry, but I'm gonna have to tear your testimony apart. Oh man. Okay, it's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Okay, that's why I was listening on all request shows on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. I was sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ said, and when I heard it too. Wait a minute. You were listening to the radio at high volume? You could have gone deaf, Larry. Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word of this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Drum beats are deep, and a gunshot is much more sharper than a drum.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honor, the witness says he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyways, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Okay, what Larry heard? Okay, let me save it again. I think I'm onto something. Yeah, totally onto something. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're totally onto something. Yes, Christmas Eve. Okay. Okay, so we got here from this. Let's see here, not this one. Okay, this one. Christmas Eve, but then the photo was taken on. Okay, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. This picture was taken. Again, Christmas Eve. Okay, Christmas Eve. Okay, so this is Christmas Day. Okay. Let me see. Do you have anything else that we could go on? Okay, empty lake. Shown on 12/24 at 11:50. Okay. Do we have anything else that we could go by that? Wait a minute. On 12/25, just after midnight. On 12/25. Okay. Okay, geez, this is difficult. Okay, I know it's something about Christmas Eve. Let me go ahead. Okay, before I do that, luckily for me I saved it. You can go and question them on this. So you turned on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like to be out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone! I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to the radio on all request shows. On radio, see? Wait a minute. All request shows. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This hasn't... Oh, it does. It does. Objection sustained. The witness was listening on the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set that night? I was listening to it real booming like. Real booming like. Hold it on that one. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know? And you had your headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard a gunshot. Okay, something about Christmas Eve. Okay, I remember exactly what the wait a minute, I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Can you remember that, Larry? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good knowing what the radio DJ said to us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I allow the question only if you see reason. Yeah, we should care. Yep, we should definitely care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, hmm? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What has the radio announcer said when you heard the gunshot? Just when she says, hey, it's almost... Yes! Oh, Larry, thank you very much, man. Okay, thank you very much, mother frickin' Larry. Okay. 1 hour till landing in Washington Nellis. Oh, awesome. Okay. Awesome, Mom. Okay. Yes! Oh, man. Okay. Just when she says, hey, it's almost Christmas. Almost Christmas. I think we got some evidence. Okay, okay, this one over here says... let me see. Okay, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard a gunshot. Okay, do we have anything here that I could say something about it being Christmas? It has to be something on Christmas Eve. Okay, it needs to be something on Christmas Eve in order for it to be almost. Do we have it? Okay, this one over here, 12:25. No, we need something for 12:24. Shows an empty light taken automatically on 12:24 at 11:50 p.m. That would be almost Christmas, which means there's no one in the lake at that time that you heard a gunshot. Okay, let me see here. Save. Okay, just real quick, will this work? Will this work? Do it! Frick! Frick me! Okay, I thought that was it. Just when she says, hey, it's almost Christmas Eve, I heard a gunshot. Okay, this one over here is 12:15. Okay, this one over here says 12:15 a.m. So it's Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Okay, luckily for me, I saved it ahead of time. I don't think I have any evidence right now to say something about the 24th. Which means it has to be something around 11. Okay. Do we have anything here? Just after midnight. That's after midnight. Okay, can I question you on this, Larry? Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how this helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there's a gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, something about the almost Christmas thing. Okay, there must be something up with this almost Christmas thing. Okay, 12:15 is Christmas, so his timing was wrong since the first shot was on Xmas. Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll show him this.
Objection!
Yes! Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Okay, what is this? What's with this face of yours? It looks scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't get scared that easy. Yes, you do, Larry. And something's the matter, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when we heard a gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be a case, yes, but he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Okay, holy crap. Okay, let's see what happened. The time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered with Miss Mark's camera. 12:25, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Oh, yes! Oh, man. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard a gunshot after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at it. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think? Will Mr. Butts claim he heard a gunshot before midnight? Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. It's like to me, I don't think Larry would lie when it comes to this kind of thing. So, okay, Larry, I think let's go ahead and say that Larry's right because we're gonna try and. Yeah, Larry's right. There was actually 3 shots, so from the gun, so he could have heard one of them, and then not the other 2. So, which means Larry's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. There was actually 3. Intriguing. I am assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Yes, we do. We got the gun. The gun right here. the gun was shot 3 times. The gun was shot 3 times. He could have heard one.
Take that!
This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses testified to say they heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now I have realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! Order! I guess that one makes sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Bah! You waste our time again with your empty statements. My statements are full of truth, man. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there is no turning back now. Do you have any evidence that proves that there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have any evidence to prove that Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things? Okay, this is gonna suck. I wish I could save it. Do you have any evidence that proves Mr. Butts wasn't just hearing things? I guess we could do things about the camera. Yeah, it's set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Okay, or... Let's see here, loud noise. I think it's Lotta Heart's camera. Lotta Heart's camera. Mr. Wright, is that a smart guy see? No. Frick! No! Okay, saving it for just in case something happens. Okay, no. Okay, saving it for just in case something happens. Frick! I thought... Okay, I'll ask you again. Do you have any evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Okay, a gunshot before midnight. Do we have anything here? Okay, this one over here was taken at 12:15. So... Okay, this one over here shows an empty lake on 12:24 at 11:50. That could work. Okay, I don't think anything about Gordy. Oh, man! Okay, this is difficult. Okay, I thought I was going for Lotta Heart's camera, but it seems that didn't work. Shows an empty lake. Wait a minute, there could be no sounds. There could be no sounds from the lake because it is entirely empty in the lake. And that was before midnight. So he could have heard something because the lake is totally empty. Can I try this? Luckily for me, I saved ahead of time. Do it! Yes! Ah, thank you. Look at this photograph. Just like that Nickelback song. Look at this photograph. It always makes me laugh. Okay, Miss Lotta Heart with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th and 11:50. Yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photo exists at all. What do you mean, Your Honor? This photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the 11:50. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time Larry claims. Yeah, that's true. Lotta Heart did in fact give us that photo. That photo couldn't have existed at all if there was no loud sound. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering what did happen that night on that lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why? I ask you, why? Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Aha! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in that case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya. Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgewood's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right! I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten the guilty verdict. We have nothing else to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick! Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Okay, let me go ahead and save it from here for just in case something happens. We're down to our last 2 possibly we're down to the last chance. Tisk, tisk. So you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murder there than Mr. Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Carver. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the fact. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. They could have been a boat rental shop person. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter, and it couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has no other man on the boat. Okay, saving it again. Okay, there we go. But this assumes that the victim was shot 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have a photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the card is 0:15. And Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the gunshot, before the shot on the lake. Yeah, I guess it would make crazy sense, like, someone could have, someone could have been shot before then, and then got Edgeworth to go into the boat, and he saw the body, picked up the gun, or something like that, yeah. Someone could have shot someone on the boat before Edgeworth came onto the boat. And then someone sneakily got out of the boat, and then Edgeworth must have been meeting someone who got in that same boat, and something like that. Holy crap! Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain. The 2 men on the boat are the murderer and Hammond. Yeah, it can't be Edgeworth, it can't be either one of these two because we're defending Edgeworth. The murderer in Hammond. It was the murderer and Robert Hammond. What are you saying? That contradicts what you just told the court. You said that Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before the gunshot. Oh no! 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 No, this is bad! That was my last chance! Nope! Okay, load. Okay, yes. Okay, luckily for me, I saved ahead of time. Okay, you have photographic evidence. Yeah, 0:15, but Larry was shot 25 minutes. Okay, Larry was killed by 15 minutes before the lake. And that's the way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Okay? Are you quite mad? Okay, explain. Okay. Edgeworth and the murderer. Yes, okay, it can't be this one, because that would just contradict what it... Okay, I understand. It would have to be... Edgeworth and the murderer? Oh. No, if I were to choose the third one, then... That would definitely... Then that would just be like what it was in the beginning of the trial. The second one would have to be it. Edgeworth and the murderer. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer! After the murder killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright! Okay, let me go ahead and stay here from here for just in case something happens again. Okay, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name. Right. It's... Okay. It cannot be Lotta Hart. She was out in the dock. Okay, it cannot be Lotta Hart because she was out there camping for Gordy. And she was out on the beach end. Miles Edgeworth, he was on the boat. But we cannot say the murderer's name is Miles Edgeworth. No, because we're defending Miles Edgeworth. I'm possibly gonna have to say... Okay, let me go ahead and save it again before I decide to do this. Put you on that one. I do not know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Okay, okay, let's see here. Okay, let me think. He would not need to shoot someone from the lake. He has a window. He could have had a window right here, and he could have opened up that window and shot someone right here. So, let's try, like, luckily for me,
Take that!
here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the seat of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony if you will. Okay, the night where he was out in the lake, searching... Okay, let me go ahead and see her right over here. We're definitely low on chances, so I can't F this up. Okay, searching for something. Okay, and then he finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he is starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot, which is right here near the boat dock. You heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time, because it was loud. The gunshot was very, very, very close by. And then where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop! Yes! Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gordon Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick! Are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start the very beginning, then I can take it slow. I might just be able to figure this out. Okay, that night. The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond in the shop. now. I totally get it. Okay, so the boat shop guy shot Mr. Hammond, and then possibly like, yeah, okay. So Robert Hammond must have called Miles Edgeworth to meet him. And then before Edgeworth got there, the boat guy shot him, and then possibly dragged the body on over to the boat, and then I don't know. It just seems like one of those games of Clue. Okay, that was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on... of course, the caretaker put on... Oh, okay, disguised himself as Robert Hammond. Okay, that would make sense. He became Robert Hammond. When he got in the boat with Edgeworth, he went into the water of the lake. Then who fired the pistol, Mr. Wright? Let me go ahead and save it. We're definitely low on chances. Okay. Okay, then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Okay, judging by that picture, Mr. Edgeworth must have gotten shocked and hold the gun by accident. Okay, luckily for me, I saved ahead of time. The boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of exclamations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Okay. Save. Okay. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. To create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot, and that ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Just like Miss Lonahart's camera was able to respond to loud noises. So that would definitely make sense that you would definitely want to have a gunshot fire in order to hit a victim. In order to create witnesses. Larry 2, Lonahart 2, this guy here created witnesses based on the gunshot fire. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Okay, I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once he realized that everything else falls into place, the boat shop caretaker swam past the shop. Then he put on Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body. Then he threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. There are events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Jeez! Freaking Phoenix went Sherlock Holmes on the case. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Yes! Suck it, Von Karma! Suck it! Oh man. Okay, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Mostly. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he has something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying, I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I will request that the police department utilize all its forces to find the witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. Holy crap! Jeez, by the skin of our teeth! Holy crap!
Yay, Nick! You did it!
Yeah. At least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And about what Larry, that was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Yeah, Larry really helped us out.
Sure!
I mean, sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony, still, he did save us. I wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Yeah, I agree.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You can try to smile a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whatever or not to tell you. Edgeworth. No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Okay, we got... okay. Oh man, we definitely told Von Karma to suck it. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and put you on... Yeah, put you on that one. Alright, let's go ahead and put you on that one. There you go, for just in case something happens in the investigation. Alright, December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Okay, maybe I should go ahead and stop the live stream from here. If you all want me to continue along with this as a live stream series, please let me know. Because we definitely rubbed it in Von Karma's face so hard that he's gonna be eating chocolate bars for a week. Or rubbing all those lies and those contradictions away from his face. I gotta pass him a napkin. Moist towel or something. It's like freaking barbecue sauce all over his face. But anyways, everybody, let me see, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for about an hour and 17 minutes. I think this is... Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good time for me to stop the live stream from here. And perhaps we'll go ahead and make a little bit of a longer live stream tomorrow, but for right now, as down in the chat in the beginning of the live stream, I did put down, I'm expecting some company. So, I think this is gonna be a good time for me to get going. Bye bye everyone.